Hello again, FA Nation. Justin Fensterman back with you, and it's time for another episode of ADP TV here on FantasyAlarm.com. Let's talk players, let's talk draft boards, let's talk fantasy football. But just a friendly reminder first, it is the preseason. Not everything that you see on the field now will come to fruition in a month from now. Just a friendly reminder. Now let's get to some players. First, for a few players on the rise, let's start with Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is flirting with first-round value in 12-team leagues. I mean, the guy played in 13 games last year after playing in 2 just the season before, and he's a proven back when healthy. And if you're willing to risk it on McCaffrey, you can risk it at the end of the first round by picking Saquon Barkley. And he's running behind a mediocre offensive line as well. We don't know what to expect from the Giants' passing game, but when it comes to their running attack, not only is Saquon Barkley going to be very effective there, but he'll also catch a few passes as well. Up next, let's go to Dallas and look at rookie wide receiver Jalen Tolbert. Dallas is dealing with a couple of injuries when it comes to the wide receiver position at this time, Michael Gallup and James Washington. Tolbert should start the season as the second prioritized receiver behind CeeDee Lamb. Let's not forget Tolbert had 2,000-yard seasons at South Alabama, catching 8 touchdown passes in both, and he's known for his speed and can catch the deep ball. Right now, he's going outside the 11th round in fantasy football drafts and is a good value and has open opportunities for targets early. Another player who's seen his draft stock rise a couple of rounds over the last week and change, DJ Chark. He played in just 4 games last year due to an ankle injury. Amon-Ra St. Brown will be prioritized by opposing defenses, and no Jameson Williams for a bit in Detroit. Jared Goff did complete over 67% of his passes last year, and reports are good out of camp regarding Chark, and he's not dealing with Urban Meyer anymore. How awesome. Seeing him rise up draft boards is encouraging, and he's still at a spot where it's not an overdraft, and it's very intriguing, being that he, like Tolbert, will be able to get targets early. Now for some players trending down, let's start with Matthew Stafford. His status to start the season is very much in question due to a nagging elbow injury. We don't know if we'll see him play in the preseason at all. He's being drafted outside the top 100 in 12-team leagues. Now let's not forget, Stafford did throw 41 touchdown passes, and he's played through pain before, and it's not a lock that he misses time. But do these injuries make the Rams rely on their run game more? They do have Cam Akers back. That's something that we'll have to wait to see. But regarding his health, still in question, noticeable drop-off in ADP. Another faller, David Montgomery. We've seen him drop from being drafted in the 4th round over the last few weeks. He's running behind a poor offensive line and ran for just 3.8 yards per carry and rushed for under 1,000 yards in 2021. Reports are also out that Khalil Herbert could be more involved in the offense. Montgomery's drop could present a buying opportunity, though, as there's still a good amount of unproven receivers in Chicago, and let's not forget Montgomery will be active in the passing game. He's been targeted over 50 times in both of his last 2 seasons. Player whose ADP isn't sliding down, but it is just down, and that's James Robinson from the Jaguars. His ADP remains as a double-digit round draft pick in 12-team leagues. Travis Etienne is getting a lot of focus from drafters, but let's not forget, he didn't even play last year and was a draft pick under a previous coach. Robinson isn't even on the PUP list and ran for 4.7 yards per carry last year and ran in 8 scores. If Robinson can move without limitations in September, what's stopping Doug Peterson from splitting the workload between the two? Something to think about.